5 in rushing touchdowns among QBs, although Cam has 5 more than Lamar. Now, Jackson is playing well, as expected, but it doesn't look like things are coming as easy to him this season, and that's exactly the question posed to him by Rich Eisen.
You know, it's a lot of with schemes. You know, we're going against defenses. They calling out our plays, stuff like that. Like, they know what we're doing. So a lot of that, you know, sometimes, you know, stuff won't go our way if they beat us to the punch.
So you're hearing on the other side of the line of scrimmage the defense calling out your plays? That's what
they definitely do. Like runs, stuff like that. Watch out for this, watch out for that. Sometimes that's what's going on.
So how do you combat that, Lamar?
So I guess we're going to halftime and let coach, you know, let us know what he sees upstairs, and we just go from there.
Willie, I'll hand this over to you and the guys for Players Only.
Welcome to Players Only, and I want to welcome in our lockdown corner, D. Hall. Now, D. Hall, you've been in a situation where you've been on defense, you've done your homework, you've watched tape, and you've listened maybe to the TV copy, and you've known because of formation, scheme, or whatever, because I know you was a student of the game, what the other team was doing. But what Lamar Jackson is saying is everybody knows what they're doing. They're calling out their plays, and even when they give alerts, sometimes or majority of the time, they're right.
Well, Willie, you know, man, any great defenses are going to always be talking. And so sometimes our linebackers, our safeties, we're talking, and sometimes we don't know if we're calling out the right plays. So, Lamar, slow down a little bit, buddy. You got to remember this thing. Lamar tore this league up last year.
Right.
And so if you didn't think guys were going to try to defend Lamar just a little bit differently than they did last year, you had another thing coming, man. These defensive coaches get paid a whole lot of money to come up with schemes. And so a lot of it, too, is they're rushing Lamar a little bit different. They aren't just putting a spot because he's shown the ability to be the best runner on the field and ultimately beat that guy. And so, you know, I can understand his frustration at times, but I know when I watch that game, I can barely tell where the ball is going from time to time. So, you know, it's not happening in the run game that I can see. But, yeah, passing the football down the field, you can see guys starting to know what routes Lamar Jackson and that Ravens offense likes.
Well, you know, I think this is a true welcome to the NFL, Lamar Jackson, because this is the NFL. We sit down, we watch film, we study. You two guys were on the defensive side of the ball. We knew exactly what you guys love to do on third down. We knew what you guys wanted to do on second down. Did we know that was going to be the play? No. But we anticipated this is what D. Hall and Willie and the Patriots and Washington likes to do on third down, and you put in plays to attack it. Same thing on the defensive side of the ball. You're watching film. You see a slot formation. Hey, watch this play. Watch them running this Tampa. Watch them running this Okie over here. You're calling out the play. Sometimes it might be right. Sometimes it might be wrong. But it's film study. The Pittsburgh Steelers watch film study. They studied you. They know what you like to do on third down, Lamar Jackson. They know what you guys like to do on first and second down. Sometimes they're going to call it out right. Like you said, D. Hall, relax. Play football, because sometimes they're not calling out the right play anyway, and you just got to execute it anyway. I mean, as an offense, you still putting up points, you still running the ball. You just got to go out there and execute it. But this is the NFL. We watch film. Willie, you probably knew what the left tackle, right tackle, what they set was going to be before the game even started. It's because you film studied and watched tape. Now, welcome to the NFL, Lamar
Now,
Jackson.
JJ, you can't always be right. Greg Roman's system has been in place with the 49ers, the Bills, and now with the Ravens. I will say this, though. Nobody's in the stadium. We can hear checks. If you run repeated plays, we're going to pick it up. Yeah. If you line up in the same formations and you don't change it from week to week because the coordinator likes to keep things simple and plain for you so you can play fast, defenses are going to pick it up. I played against teams where I can look at a quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, and tell when he was in the shotgun if it was a pass or if it was draw, because it was more comfortable for him to do certain things. Running backs, if you take off your glove and you're at the setback, I know you're not running the ball. I know you're going to get the ball and you're going to throw it down the field. There are certain things and people in place to pick up these calls, to pick up these formations. We get call sheets, and if you continue to do the same thing offensively and you don't change it up or have dummy calls, guess what? We are sophisticated. We will figure it out, and we will start to take it away from you.
And another thing, Willie, I heard Lamar say We're going in halftime and we're making adjustments. Man, you got to come every series to that sideline, and we're making adjustments every series trying to figure out what's going on. If you're waiting till halftime, you're waiting too long.
All right, MJ, I hear you saying something over there. I think I know the call. You moving on? Like, no more players only?
Never. I can listen to you guys all day, but I will cut you off right here. All right, before we get to Sunday, we have an AFC